Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast. Today I've got some older comics that I just picked up today. I went to Roanoke, Virginia, and picked up. I went to my friend Tim Cannon, his store, Infinity Comics in Roanoke. Check him out if you're ever in Roanoke. Check him out. A lot of good stuff. Always has real good deals on everything as well. I went to another store called B&D Comics. I didn't find anything today, but normally I find tons of stuff that I need. Just so happens today, didn't find anything. Then I hit like a little kind of like indoor mall type thing. Not an actual mall, but like an antique mall. And there's a little place that had some comics, so I found a few there I liked as well. But we'll start off with some WWE figures that I found at Walmart. My buddy, Miss Toy Diva. She was cool enough to let me know, and I'll put a link down below for hers, as well as my friend Jeremy. I think he's Jeremy from Cosmic Toys. So I'll put a link down below for him too, because we're going to do a WWE podcast coming up soon. I'm excited about that. We're just trying to work out things to where we both have time to actually do it, and hopefully it's before WrestleMania. But the reason I mentioned those two is Miss Toy Diva. She was cool enough to let me know that they have some limited edition figures with the WWE belt, and I found the Undertaker, and it's a little dinged up, but you know, Taker, he should always have a belt. Well, I know he's not. He only comes basically for WrestleMania anymore, but one of the all-time greats, the all-time legends. So it was really cool to actually find that one. And I also have a Cody Rhodes with the belt. It's not Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry, it's Stardust. Yeah, so I sorry Stardust. I apologize. You and your interdimensional galaxy wherever you are tonight. But this is cool. I thought it was really cool. I had the belt with it, so I definitely picked that one up. Also, I picked up my girl, Jeremy, your girl as well. I know. Don't tell the missus. We know. We're not gonna tell her. Miss Paige. Paige, one of my all-time favorites. Love Paige. And also have in this series, I have, well, actually not in this series. Was it in the other series? No, she was. Yeah, she was. In the other series, I also have Bailey. Bailey is up and coming. She is one of my favorites. And Sasha Banks, I think she's going to be in the next series coming out. I can't wait for Sasha's figure as well. But Paige, she to me, they talk about the Divas Revolution. And for me, this is the lady that started it. Her and Emma, when they had that big title match on NXT on their first Takeover pay per view on the WWE Network, their first live event, and I think that match really set Paige up, and it also set up Emma. And Emma, for some reason, they're not giving her anything right now. And come on, we want the Evolution back. Come on, bring Emma back. She's such a good wrestler, and right now she's kind of not where she for me where she should be. She's such a great wrestler. Now the comics that I picked up at Tim's place. We'll start with those first. Let's kind of put these in some sort of an order. I started out with these two. I love the cover of these two, and I've got another comic with the same cover, same type of cover. It's Maximum Clonage, not Carnage. Maximum Clonage. Spider-Man. They had the Alpha and the Omega. We'll start off with the Alpha. That's that right there. And I remember seeing these way back because we used to sell baseball cards, football cards, hockey, wrestling, all the collectibles. And I remember when these came out. Let's see if you can see it real good. The Marvel, what are they called? Marvel Masterpiece, the Marvel Masterpiece collection. That was kind of the second group that come around. The first ones were Skybox that I really remember the collectibles that the cards that came out, and these right here, oh man, just brings back memories of such a great series of trading cards. And you can see on the back that's got that. That's the front and the back. These are from 1985, I believe it was. Let me look at the inside. Oh, by the way, the cover is kind of clear. And then you can see that right there. I know it's kind of bright. Then you close it and it really looks amazing. Now, let me see what year this was. In my mind, I'm thinking it was 95. August 95. August 95. So the actual release date was probably 2 months earlier than that, but that's awesome. And then the second one was the Omega Maximum Clonage. Now, I've never read these, but I remember when they come out. And I know this one right here is going to have a lot of reflection on it on the screen there. And I apologize for that on my camera. And this one, I like the cover. Let me see if I can find the middle. There's the middle. It's like one big cover going all the way front, all the way through the back. There's been a few like that. There's an X-Men one that looks absolutely amazing. If you saw my last podcast with the great covers that we had, one of them was an X-Men, and it looks phenomenal. It's like a 4-panel instead of just a 2-panel cover, and it looks phenomenal. Oop, I almost blinded everybody with that. But those two, I saw those, had to pick them up. Tim down there had them real cheap, real good deal on them. And I got a few more from Tim as well. And these are in no particular order, some Batman Detective Comics. This is number 824, and I got this one because I just think, again, the cover looks amazing. They had a run through here with there were black and white covers. I can't remember where they started and where they ended, but these things were phenomenal. This one you have Penguin and Batman on it. Number 824. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and get a whole bunch more of that run that they had there. And then, oops, almost dropped one. Next, we have number 711. I got this one just because, again, the cover I think looks phenomenal. And I did have this one before. A few years ago, when we moved, and I was actually in the hospital, and they got kind of thrown away. My whole collection. They weren't in actually long boxes and stuff, so my fault for not buying long boxes. I just had them in boxes, and my brothers just saw a bunch of comic books laying there and just thought they were no useless and threw them away. But this one, I like this one. You got all the villains in the background on the screens, probably in the Batcave, and you got Batman right there looking at stuff. Really, really cool. And now I was looking to see if Harley was on there, but no, Harley is not there. You got really, is that Harley up in that top corner? Yeah, this maybe can't tell. I'm gonna pretend like that's Harley in that top corner. So you all know how much I love my Harley Quinn. Next, and again, I didn't have these in any particular number order. Number 600 from May 1989, Detective Comics. I definitely had this one a long time ago, but I found it today, real good price. Again, Tim down at Infinity Comics in Roanoke. Man, good deal on it. I don't think I don't remember a whole lot happening in this one. Batman's 50th anniversary adventure, Blind Justice. Now I got to find one and it's a 3-part series, 1 and 2. I got to find 1 and 2 now. So there we go. Next, number 700. And this one was in really cool. It's in this little envelope. It was actually in, bagged and boarded, but I took it out just so I could show you guys. I did not look inside of it yet to see actually what the cover and stuff look like. So this one I know I never had. So let's see what we have here and open it together. And looks like Ra's al Ghul was on the cover. I wonder if there were different variants of this. I would like to find that out. I'll check it out and find out. Should have done that beforehand. But Ra's al. Oh, this is cool. The Phantom. I remember when this movie come out, The Phantom. Not the best movie ever. But one of the first, well, not one of the first, but one of the first, well, kind of one of the first not main stream characters to have a movie was the Phantom. Because I remember, Batman, Superman, Captain America had a really bad movie. But, some of these characters had movies, but this is a character that the Phantom, look up in the front, the Phantom, I don't really remember knowing much about him until this movie, and I still didn't really know much after. And put this back in here. Well, I'll set it right there, and I'll put this back right after the video. And put you over here so you don't fall down. There you go, right there. Don't fall down, fella. And the last one that I picked up from Tim was Batman Detective Comics number 881. 881. And everybody knows I'm trying to find 880 because I love the cover. It's Joker and his face is kind of made out of Batman's bats, and it looks amazing. I'm sure if you've seen it on like cell phone covers, posters, they're everywhere, but I've yet to get that comic. I don't know how I missed it. So this is the actual last one that was in the Detective Comics run before the New 52. So got the last one. I just need to find the one right before that. He had a bunch of them in this run, and I should have got a bunch of them, but I didn't. I wish I had them now. Look, I'm home now, hour away. So next time I go down there, I'll try to pick up some more of those. And then I also went to, like say, like a indoor type of mall thing, like antique place. And one person had a few comics, and they all had these pretty cheap. And this will go with my New 52 Batman run. Batman Zero from the New 52. We got them real cheap, so I might as well pick them up. And out of the actual original run, I have number 9. It's going to be choked there for a second. Number 9, and then from 12 all the way to current. So now I've got 0 in number 9. Now I just got to find some of the other ones. I'm sure that there are more of them out there that I can find, probably for a pretty good deal. But I know that first one, I'm never going to find that one. And I also found Superman Batman, not Batman Superman. This is Superman Batman from 1993, from 1993. And I got number 2. So from this run, all I need is number 1, and then I'll have everything up to 41. So right now I currently have 2 through 41. So just got to find that number 1. And this was a run that really not very valuable, and I'm sure I'll be able to find that number 1 for like $10 maybe at the most. So that's kind of cool. Next, Black Panther. The movie's he's gonna be in Civil War coming up soon, and then he's gonna have his own movie. And I've always really liked the character. Really awesome character. And I found Marvel premiere featuring Black Panther, Marvel's first black superhero. This is from 1979. Death Quest. He's back because you demanded it. I found this again real cheap, so I was like, heck yeah. And they also, and then this is number 51. This is number 52. They also had 53. I should have picked it up while I was there, and I don't know why I passed on it. This one right here, Black Panther goes against the Klan. For those who know me know this. I do not like racism, and anytime that people are being racist or putting people down, they get what's coming to them, and that's good, because I don't like that kind of stuff. And see Panther taking out the Klan, I like it. But that's all I got today out of my comics. My 2 action figures. So it was a fun day. Make the trip. It's about an hour away, so had fun down there. Be sure to check out my friends, Cosmic Toys and Miss Toy Diva. I'll put the links down below. Real good people. If you like my stuff, odds are you probably like their stuff too. A lot of good comics, pops, collectibles. So real cool people. You'll like them. And Jeremy, Cosmic Toys, we'll get together and do that podcast for WWE coming up real soon. And that's all I got today. You guys have an incredible day.